Huh?
Hello everyone, welcome to our English learning session. I'm Angel and this is my friend,
Hello guys, I'm Calvin.
and this is my friend.
And I'm Aina.
Today we're going to learn narrative text, but don't worry, we're making it fun. And we are going to use emojis.
Yes, so if you love emoji as we do, this lesson is for you.
Which is basically everyone, right?
Exactly. Okay, so let's get started. What is narrative text? Narrative text is a type of text that tells a story, either a real story or an imaginary one. The main purpose of narrative text is to entertain the reader or listener. Sometimes it also delivers a moral message, but the main goal is always to engage people through storytelling. Now, narrative text has specific language features that make it different from other text types. First, narrative text usually use past tense because you're telling something that already happened. For example, she walked into the room. He said goodbye. Second, narrative text use a lot of action verbs. Words like run, jumped, shouted, grabbed. These make the story feel alive. And third, narrative text often uses time connective. Words like one day, suddenly, after that, finally. These help the reader follow the story from beginning to end. Narrative text also comes in many different types. You've probably heard of most of them. Fairy tales like Cinderella and Snow White. Fables, stories with animals that carry a moral, like Aesop's fables. Legends like Sangkuriang and Malin Kundang. Myths, stories about gods or supernatural event. Okay, now let's look at the structure. Every narrative text has three parts. First, orientation. This is your opening. You answer three questions. Who is the story about? Where does it happen? When does it take place? Think of it like setting the scene before the show starts. Second, complication. This is where things get interesting. Something goes wrong or something unexpected happens. A good signal for a complication. The words but then. And third, resolution. This is how your story ends. How does the problem get solved? What happened in the end? So guys, this is the main event, Emoji Story Challenge. So, okay guys, here Aina and Calvin will give you an example of how this game works. So, this is the emoji for Aina and Calvin. Here we go.
Okay, so it was the most miserable rainy Monday morning. I missed my bus and had to walk to school completely soaked. I was in the worst mood ever. But then I passed this little cafe and decided to just go in for a hot drink. While I was sitting there, I looked out the window and the rain hitting the glass looked actually really beautiful. So I took a photo, posted it, and it became my most liked post ever. Moral of the story, miss the bus more often.
So I've always loved music, like genuinely love it, but performing in front of people, absolutely terrifying. One day, my friend, without telling me, signed me up for the school talent show. I found out of the day before. I panicked. I almost faked being sick, but I went anyway. And when I stepped on the stage and sang, people actually clapped, real clapping. And I just stood there smiling like an idiot because I couldn't believe it. It was one of the best moments of my life.
So, today we learned that narrative text is a type of text that tells a story to entertain. It uses past tense, action verbs, and time connectivities. It comes in many forms: fairy tales, fables, legends, and personal narratives. And every narrative text follows three parts: orientation, complication, and resolution.
The best way to practice the emoji story challenge, take any emoji sequence and just tell your story. In English, the pressures, no wrong answers. Seriously, if you can text your friends using emojis, you can already tell a story. You just need to put it into words.
So that's all from us today. Thank you for watching.
Bye. See you next time.